Grace and peace for you that are listening to me. Thanks a lot for tuning in so that we can make this Bible study together. Today, our theme is salt and light. Our main Bible verse is in Acts chapter 27, verses 22 to 24. I urge you to take heart, for there will be no loss of life among you, but only of the ship. For there stood by me this night an angel of the God to whom I belong and whom I serve, saying, do not be afraid, Paul. You must be brought before Caesar, and indeed God has granted you all those who sail with you. Now, here what we see is that we have here a true example of how Paul became salt and light. These men, they were sailing in a ship that they were commissioned to. They worked as salesmen, as sailors, right? And they had to be on these ships. Now, this situation could have happened even if Paul was not on this ship. But we see how because Paul was on this ship, all of these men, they survived this gray thunderstorm in the middle of the sea. They couldn't expect that this would happen. They couldn't have had the idea that this could happen. In that time, they wouldn't have all the knowledge that we have today, so that they could preview that they would have these types of storms in the middle of the sea. Although we as Christians, we always can become a blessing for those who are around us. You see, now becoming a blessing for those who are around you, you as a Christian, it may not always be the best circumstance that you will find yourself into, but it will be the best situation that you can put yourself into, because you as a Christian, now when I say you as a Christian, I would always suggest and recommend that you have in mind that the main objective and goal is self-preservation. Okay, so salt and light. Okay, what I want to explain as a Christian, when you are in the middle of circumstances that are controversial to you, like here we imagine that Paul, he was in this ship as a prisoner, and the responsibility under the responsibility of a Roman centurion, who would be a guard, a person that had total liberty to do whatever he wanted. So probably in some moments, Paul, he was assaulted. He could be offended or be called by some type of name that would not be pleasant for him. And but in all of this, we see how Paul, he maintained his serenity. We could put it that way. And this serenity that I want to say is the true value of a Christian person, that he maintains the spirit of humbleness and integrity so that all things will collaborate to become in a better manner. Let's put it that way. That in that sense, my brothers and sisters, I believe that we can become salt and light, not underestimating ourselves, but also always putting our energy and strength into a positive manner. Grace and peace.